5840
प्लीज इस पे कामरान मुर्जा साहब ने वजाहत दी थी कि ये फोटोकॉपी में मिस प्रिंट है और ओरिजिनल में ये प्रिंट ऐसा नहीं है।
अच्छा,
ओमिट ना करें इस बात को
जी। वो वजाहत हवा में थी, अभी तक कोई कॉन्क्रीट एविडेंस। जब आ जाएगा तो फिर मैं भी वजाहत दे दूं। मैंने ये उनकी वेबसाइट से डाउनलोड किया है और मैंने कल भी चेक किया था, यही है और कोई और क्लॉज नहीं है। कामरान मुर्तजा, टू बी फेयर टू हिम, ही सेड देयर इज सम अदर क्लॉज व्हिच डील्स विद माइनॉरिटी, देयर इज नो अदर क्लॉज। इफ आई मे come to CMA number 5840 of 2024. This is by the Election Commission of Pakistan.
CMA number
5840 of 2024. The fictional example is actually not a fictional example. It has actually happened.
By the way, since you're on this point of Muslim, non-Muslim,
जी,
you only permit Sunnis in your party.
नहीं, ये तो वो नहीं
आपका नाम है, मैं इसलिए पूछ रहा हूँ।
सर, लेकिन ये क्लॉज कोई नहीं है, मुसलमान है जी।
बाकियों को आप मुसलमान समझते हैं?
नहीं सर, हम सबको मुसलमान समझते हैं। 5840 of 2024. This is by the Election Commission.
कौन सा पेज?
सर, पेज 54.
जी, क्या दिखाना चाहते हैं?
जी सर, ये खैबर पख्तूनख्वा असेंबली में अगर आप देखिएगा, इंडिपेंडेंट्स के अलावा जिनकी 91 सीट्स थी,
ये कौन सा इलेक्शन है?
ये 2024 का, जो बाकी पार्टीज हैं उनको सिर्फ 18 सीटें मिली हैं इन ए हाउस ऑफ 115.
व्हाट पेज?
पेज 54.
जी,
In a house of 115, they have got only rest of the parties.
you said it once.
18. उनको रिजर्व सीट्स कितनी मिलती हैं? 30. 26 वुमेन, 4 नॉन मुस्लिम. This is no longer a fictional example. It has actually happened in this case. This disproportionality. एक और पेज अगर मैं आपको दिखा दूं काइंडली, पेज 47. When it comes to National Assembly and women seats from Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, page 47. अगर पेज 47 पे देखेंगे तो नेशनल असेंबली खैबर पख्तूनख्वा वुमेन सीट्स के हवाले से PMLN 2, जमीयत उलमा पाकिस्तान 2, पीपल्स पार्टी पार्लियामेंटेरियंस 1. PMLN को 2 सीटों के अवज़ 5 सीटें मिली.
What is the point you're making?
5.
Are you saying the constitution should be interpreted on the basis of fairness or by the text of the constitution?
By the text, and the text says proportionate representation. That is my case before.
Of political
the
parties.
list.
जी, no.
आपका तो एक सीट भी नहीं है ना
जी. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Here it's a question
अगर
of.
आप देखिए ना, मुझे बार बार आपसे कह रहा हूँ,
जी, जी.
you don't even realize how conflicted you are.
जी.
Again you are mentioning PTI. You are not PTI.
No, I'm not mentioning.
And
I'm
yes,
simply.
you are, all the points that you made so far are regarding.
I am trying to show the disproportionality. और ये और clear हो जाता है by a very interesting clause in the Election Act, Election Rules 2017. अगर आप Section 96 देखिए, there is an attempt to define what proportionality is.
Let's say, with respect to you, does not even come within the parameters of reply. These are points they did not raise. These are points, fresh points you are
ये
raising.
पॉइंट बार बार रेज हुआ था कि डिस्प्रपोर्शनैलिटी किस तरह है, वो मैं दिखा रहा हूँ. I will not go.
फैसल साहब, एक बात ये बताएं कि
और ये आपने
कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन के टेक्स्ट में कहीं ये लिखा है कि ये रिजर्व सीट जो हैं ये दूसरी पार्टीज को दे दी जाए?
नहीं, हो ही नहीं सकता. मैं अगर आप रूल 96 देखेंगे, सब रूल 3, तो एक बड़ा इंपॉर्टेंट लफ्ज इस्तेमाल हुआ है टू रियली शेड लाइट ऑन द टर्म प्रोपोर्शनेट. इफ योर लॉर्डशिप्स में काइंडली सी, आई विल रीड सब रूल 3 of Rule 96. If I may read. The Commission shall then declare elected to the National Assembly, or as the case may be, the Provincial Assembly, such number of candidates belonging to each.
अगर आप वन से पढ़ लें तो फिर क्लियर हो जाएगा
जी sir.
वन से
Declaration of results by the Commission. The Commission shall calculate the total number of seats won by each political party separately in the National Assembly and each Provincial Assembly in the manner specified in Rule 94, and shall then ascertain the proportion of each political party of the seats reserved for the women and non-Muslim. Sub-Rule 2. On the basis of the calculation done under Sub-Rule 1, the Commission shall ascertain the number of seats to which each political party is entitled. Sub-Rule 3. The Commission shall then declare elected to the National Assembly, or as the case may be, the Provincial Assembly, such number of candidates belonging to each political party in order of priority, in which their names appear in the list provided by a political party. अब आप लफ्ज देखिएगा, as is equal to the number of seats to which the party is entitled to under sub-rule. The word equal. Is it equal? कि 18 जनरल सीट जीतने वाली पार्टी को 30 सीटें मिल गई हैं खैबर
आपको तो जीरो मिले ना, तो आपको फिर जीरो मिलना चाहिए आपकी लॉजिक के हिसाब से।
सर मैं डिस्प्रपोर्शनैलिटी
नहीं देखें, ऐसे तो आर्ग्यू ना करें ना, आज तो आप अपने खिलाफ सारी बातें कर रहे हैं। आप पीटीआई का केस आर्ग्यू कर रहे हैं।
नहीं मैं कोशिश कर रहा हूँ।
आपको तो जीरो मिला है, अकॉर्डिंग टू योर लॉजिक आपको जीरो मिलना चाहिए।
नहीं, मेरी लॉजिक, I have not been able to explain, but I leave it, whatever I have argued, I leave it to your lordship. My lord, one novel way of trying to justify this disproportionality, and it is quite a novel way to justify it, is on the ground that this disproportionality should be allowed on the ground of positive discrimination in terms of Article 25. Now, this argument completely misunderstands the structure of Article 51, sub-Article 6, paragraph D, which is that the right belongs to the political parties. The beneficiaries are women. This right and benefit is governed by the higher principle of proportional representation. You cannot give women seats by adopting disproportionality. It would mean that you justify the end by the means.
So if I could take you to page 47 again.
Yes, sir.
How would you make it proportional?
Sorry?
What's the mistake here? Page 47 जो आपने refer किया था.
Sir, अगर आप देखिएगा,
5 मिल गए ना, so how would you fix this? How would you, according to you, how would this get fixed?
this will get fixed by giving the seats to Sunni Ittihad
How do you
Council.
do the maths?
जी?
How do you do the maths?
Sir, इनको जो disputed seats दी गई हैं, वो सुन्नी इत्तेहाद काउंसिल।
6 सीटों पे 10 मिली है ना, ये आप कह रहे हो ना, टोटल रिजर्व सीट थी 10 और जो विनिंग पोजीशंस है वो डिफरेंट पार्टीज की वो 6 हैं
जी।
6 पे 10 तकसीम हुई हैं, ये आप कह रहे हैं ना, एक्चुअल से ज्यादा
जी। तो जो disputed seats हैं, those belong to what they call independents, but they are not independents.
कोई ऐसा फार्मूला है कि जिसमें बताया गया हो कि आपको इतनी जनरल सीट्स पर एक सीट मिलेगी रिजर्व सीट? अगर फार्मूला फिक्स है तो फिर तो बात बनती है कि आपने 10 सीट जीती है, 10 पे आपको एक सीट मिल सकती है। थैंक यू वेरी मच।
सर, जो भी फॉर्मूला होगा वो डिस्प्रपोर्शनेट रिप्रेजेंटेशन नहीं हो सकता। दैट इज
रूल
द हायर
94 में है ना
जी।
मिस्टर फैसल, रूल 94 में है ना ये।
जी जी।
अब proportional representation पे you are out of court. You are really arguing against yourself, Mr. Fazl Siddiqui. I don't think you realize it. You keep saying that we accept your argument, then you don't have a case.
I think that is my case, sir. But I'm sorry I have not been able to convince your lordship.
I don't understand. You are saying PTI argues this case. I can understand it.
अब मैं
You are arguing
उसी
this
उसी
case.
पे मैं आ रहा हूँ। अब मैं आ रहा हूँ क्यों?
चलें, if you want to persist on this line.
एसआईसी का इंटाइटलमेंट तो आर्टिकल 51 के मुताबिक
जी, अब मैं उसी पे
वो
आ
तो
रहा हूँ।
है नहीं, पहले वो आप
नहीं
एस्टैब्लिश
है,
करेंगे
वो
ना।
है। किस तरह? Sir, if your lordship may kindly see, and this is, I go back to the notifications which I had shown to your lordships. During
Let
the-
me bring your conflict into sharp focus. We accept your argument and we give these seats to PTI.
No, I'm not arguing that. I'm
No,
saying
we
give these.
accept your argument. So you will go get nothing.
No, the seats go to the parties which are in parliament. SIC is in parliament.
Acha.
Ji, that is my argument.
फैसल साहब
Sir, मैं जरा कमजोर हूँ argument में. I'm sorry.
फैसल साहब speaking for myself,
जी.
this edifice of the Constitution and read as a whole as a text is premised on one fundamental principle, that is self-governance. And the most important is that right of vote.
Yes,
No one is arguing that.
yes.
Now, people had voted for a particular political party. And I don't know, I had given a written order, and why the commission is shying away from showing its bona fides that it did its best to conduct the elections fairly, justly, because that is very crucial. And here we have a situation where the major political party for which the actual stakeholders had voted, they were, whether it was mala fide or for whatever reason, were excluded from that political process. It is about the fundamental rights of the people. It's not about political parties. But again, you see, when we come to 51D, you see, it's exclusively the right of the political parties. It does not give any weightage to the independents. It's all about exclusion. Yes, as my lord has correctly stated, there were serious questions raised regarding the elections that were conducted in 2018. And it had raised serious questions on the election commission as well. So are we going to repeat that? Are we just remain silent about it and allow the people to suffer and their fundamental rights be violated? And that is what is not being argued on behalf of those actual stakeholders.
My lord, and that vote is reflected in terms of adopting a system of proportionate representation. If that is not adopted, what will happen is a minority government is converted into a government which has 2/3 majority. That should not happen. That is disproportionate representation. My lord, now to the point of these independents. Now, the learned Attorney General had said that the way these seats are distributed, these leftover seats so-called, is because independents are to be excluded. Where are the independents, sir? Page 5 देखिएगा आप, CMA 5840 of 2024. ये independents कहा जा रहा है. These are not independents. CMA ये इलेक्शन कमीशन की है 5840 of 2024, page 5.
Part 1 में ना
जी सर
5.
page 5 सर, जो इनके फॉर्मुलेशंस हैं.
अभी तो आप इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है इसमें तो.
No, नहीं, मैं आपको दिखा, वही बात. This is exactly.
You are not independent at present, but at the time when the seats were distributed, you were independent.
No, we were not even independent then. ये आप देखिए page 5 पे.
आप पढ़ रहे कौन सा
जी,
वाला?
जो 2 लाइनें ऊपर की छोड़ दें उसके बाद मैं पढ़ रहा हूँ. ये डेट्स दी हुई हैं 15/2/2024, अगर आपके पास सबको मिल गया है, 18/2/2024. This is what the election commission says.
दीजिए ना,
जी.
please.
Between this period, independent candidates joined various political parties, including the SIC. अब आगे लफ्ज देखें. In accordance with and within the time period prescribed in the proviso to Article 51(6)(d), 51(6)(e), and 106 3C of the Constitution, read with the proviso to Rule 92(6) of the Election Rule 2007.
ये बताएं फैजल साहब,
इसमें
देखिए
गलती क्या है? ये
जिस
तो
शख्स
ठीक है
ने
ना?
सही.
जिस
इंडिपेंडेंट ने ज्वाइन किया, जाहिर है आप एसआईसी ज्वाइन किया आपने.
Sir, Election Commission has recognized that we joined in accordance with 51 sub-article 6 para D.
देखिए
How
साहब-
can they then deny us reserve seats?
सदीकी साहब
या तो वो ये
बताएं-
स्टांस लेते.
ये बताएं कि अगर कोई कैंडिडेट जिसके डिक्लेरेशन भी एक मखसूस पार्टी से हो और उसी पार्टी के उसके पास एफिलिएशन सर्टिफिकेट भी हो, क्या वो इंडिपेंडेंट होगा या पार्टी कैंडिडेट होगा?
सर, इस पे इलेक्शन कमीशन ने
ये आपसे जो पूछ रहा हूं।
सर, मेरा अपना व्यू ये है, दिस इज माय इंडिपेंडेंट व्यू. वो इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं होगा.
क्या
बट इलेक्शन
अगर वो इंडिपेंडेंट नहीं है तो क्या वो किसी पार्टी में जा सकता है?
सर,
और अगर जाएगा तो क्या इंडिपेंडेंट के बगैर अगर कोई कैंडिडेट जाता है किसी और पार्टी का, क्या वो उस सीट का हकदार होगा? तो वो पार्टी क्यों?
Sir, the point is you have intervening events of the regulator. Unless and until all of that is reversed, this question cannot be answered in the abstraction. Election Commission अगर consistent रहता तो उनकी दिस इज समथिंग व्हिच योर लॉर्डशिप जस्टिस मजर हैड
आप एक
पॉइंटेड
काम
आउट.
कर सकते हैं, आप उनको कह देंगे सॉरी हम आपको नहीं लेंगे,
जी।
यू बिलोंग टू सर्टेन पार्टी.
Yes.
आप रिफ्यूज करते हैं.
नहीं.
आपने कहा कि वेलकम.
नहीं, मैं रिफ्यूज क्यों करूं सर? कोई मेरी पार्टी ज्वाइन कर रहा है. बट इट इज अ पॉइंट व्हिच हैड फंडामेंटली बीन रेज्ड बाय जस्टिस मजर एट द फर्स्ट डेट ऑफ हियरिंग एट द लीव ग्रांटिंग स्टेज, व्हिच इज द कंसिस्टेंट पोजीशन ऑफ द इलेक्शन कमीशन. इफ इट वांटेड टू, इट शुड हैव सेड नो, यू कैन नॉट ज्वाइन SIC because it has not gained any seats.
चलिए यहाँ पे एक सवाल
ये
और-
कंसिस्टेंट पोजीशन होती कि
यहाँ पे
59
सवाल एक और
सब आर्टिकल 6 पैराग्राफ D आप पे अप्लाई नहीं करता.
यहाँ पे एक सवाल और बनता है कि क्या एक कैंडिडेट अगर किसी पार्टी, छोड़ दे सिचुएशन को, किसी पार्टी का एक शख्स दूसरी पार्टी में शामिल होना चाहता है, एक पार्टी के टिकट पे इलेक्ट हुआ लेकिन दूसरी पार्टी में जा रहे, क्या इलेक्शन कमीशन उसको मना कर सकता है? उसके लिए तो 63 ये बताया गया, द पार्टी एड में प्रोसीड अगेंस्ट, दैट्स ऑल.
63A kicks in after the parliament comes into existence. It's not before that. सर, एक पेज इस पे और देख लें इलेक्शन कमीशन की.
फैसल सिद्दीकी साहब, आपकी पार्टी को तो बोनस मिल गया ना, आपने इलेक्शन में हिस्सा लिया ना, आपने कोई सीट जीती, और 90-95 लोग जो कि जीते हुए थे इलेक्शन, उन्होंने आपकी पार्टी को ज्वाइन कर लिया. तो ये तो इट्स अ टाइप ऑफ अ बोनस रिसीव बाय योर पार्टी.
Thanks to the election commission. If the election commission
इट इज नॉट द
had been-
क्वेश्चन ऑफ इलेक्शन कमीशन.
Yes, if-
और ये फॉर्मुलेशंस नहीं है फैसल सिद्दीकी साहब, दीज आर द फैक्ट्स written by the election commission, not the formulations.
No, they have
इनके सुन तो लीजिए, इनके फॉर्मुलेशन शुरू होते हैं पेज 7 से फैसल सिद्दीकी साहब, माय डियर.
नहीं, फैसल साहब इसलिए आए कि
अच्छा, आप पेज 75
फैसल
देख लें आप. जी.
आपको ये कहना चाहिए कि उस बोनस का फायदा कोई नहीं होगा. ये this is the-
लेकिन गालिब ने इससे कहा
फैसल
था
साहब, क्या ये दुरुस्त होगा अंडरस्टैंडिंग आपकी आर्ग्यूमेंट से कि
candidates duly attested by a notary appointed under the Notaries Ordinance 1961 or an oath commissioner appointed under the Oaths Act 1873 or a government servant in basic scale 17 and above, provided the consent of the independent candidate so delivered to the commission, and these are all documents filed by the election commission, shall in no circumstances be open to recall or cancellation. Now, how does the notification come? Rule 94, sub rule 1.
Open to recall and cancellation, what does that mean?
सर जो कंसेंट होगी वो कैंडिडेट्स रिकॉल नहीं कर सकता.
It's a one-time thing.
जी, it's a
one
one time.
time.
Yes. Rule 94. The commission shall, by notification in the official gazette, declare the total number of reserved seats won by each political party in the National Assembly and the Provincial Assembly and respectively. So this is the वो जो notification मैंने आपको दिखाया था, this was the election commission really informing the National Assembly के कौन से members independent है, कौन से members ने various political parties join कर लिए, because that is their mandate under Rule 92 sub rule 6 proviso. My lord, let me now move on to my last point. My last point is, I'll show your lordship just one further order of the confusion and I would say unfairness which the Election Commission has engaged in. CMA 5877 of 2024.
CMA 5?
Sir, 5877 of 2024. So this is which has the heading brief synopsis.
ये प्लास्टिक वाला.
जी sir, thank you.
ये किसका है?
Sir, this is filed by me, sir.
जी?
This is filed by the petitioner, sir.
अच्छा, आप
Page 4 पे, sir. Your lordships will recall, and your ladyship, that an interesting argument was put forward by observations made by Justice Munib Akhtar regarding Section 67, subsection 2 of the Election Act, that if a person is a member of a political party and nominated by it, then he cannot be given any election symbol but of that political party. This is exactly what the Election Commission ordered on 13 January 2024. This is the order. If I may read first paragraph. Page 4. Whereas numerous applications received from various persons that many interested candidates are intending to violate and deceive the Election Commission and in clear terms violate the affidavit already given with their nomination papers. फिर वो provisions reproduced हैं. अगर मैं next page पे आ जाऊं to save time. Page 5, whereas it is mandatory for every candidate to file an affidavit Form F in order to verify on oath Form A as well as verification in Form A in regard to affiliation of any political party or otherwise, and many candidates who had filed their nomination paper with declaration under Section 66 of the Election Act 2017 be members of a specific political party and intending to contest election on the symbol of that very political party of which that candidate was member, now without leaving his previous party become member of another political party, which is against the provisions of Section 203(3) of Elections Act 2017 and such acts of such candidates the violation of affidavit filed along with the nomination papers, which strictly comes within the punitive clause of judgment of the August Supreme Court reported at so and so. Last paragraph, next page. Therefore, in exercise of powers confers upon the commission under section 4 of the Elections Act
ये जजमेंट
2017.
क्या कह रहा है ये बताएं?
जी मैं ये पैराग्राफ पढ़ दूं फिर मैं आर्गुमेंट पुट फॉरवर्ड.
ये जजमेंट क्या कह रहा है जो रिप्रोड्यूस कर रहे हैं?
सर ये एफिडेविट के हवाले से है.
पढ़ दें.
जी, it is clarified that failure to file such affidavit before the returning officer would render the nomination papers incomplete and liable to rejection. If the affidavit or any part thereof is found false, then it shall have consequences as contemplated by the Constitution and the law. Since the affidavit is required to be filed in pursuance of the orders of this court, therefore, if any false statement is made thereon, it would also entail such penalty as if of filing a false affidavit before this court. Therefore, in exercise of powers conferred upon the Commission under Section 4 of the Elections Act 2017, the Commission hereby directs that no symbol of any other political party be allocated to such candidate who is a member of one political party and seeks allocation of symbol of a other political party. All applications rejected.
यानी इसमें तो जो मैं समझूं कि इलेक्शन कमीशन इस बात को मान रहा है कि जिस शख्स ने डिक्लेरेशन दी एक मखसूस पार्टी का वो अपनी डिक्लेरेशन चेंज नहीं कर सकता.
वो जब भी दूसरी पार्टी का सिंबल ले सकता है अगर उसने वो पार्टी छोड़ी है.
पहले डिक्लेरेशन के बाद जिस पार्टी से वो डिक्लेरेशन सबमिट करता है या एफिलिएशन सर्टिफिकेट जिस पार्टी से ही कैन नॉट रिजाइन फ्रॉम दैट.
और वो ये कह रहे हैं कि उनको आप कोई और सिंबल नहीं दे सकते. तो SIC regardless of whether it has asked for a symbol of tower could only be given that candidate because SIC's chairman had declared its affiliation with SIC could only be given the symbol of that political party in terms of the Elections Commission's order, which is in line with section 67(2), my lord. My lord, these are my
I am not
submissions.
following. What are you saying? What do you want to?
सर इससे कोई फर्क
ये आपने पढ़ा क्यों? मुझे समझाएं ना.
मैं इसलिए पढ़ा क्योंकि इससे कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता कि 12 जनवरी या 13 जनवरी को SIC के चेयरमैन ने कोई और सिंबल के लिए अप्लाई किया था या नहीं. He could only be given the symbol of his own political party in terms of section 67(2), and then the election passed an order saying that that is so.
ना अपनी इलेक्शन सिंबल से नहीं लड़े वो अपनी इलेक्शन पार्टी से.
सर क्योंकि दिया नहीं हमें.
भाई
दिया
तो
नहीं.
उनका टिकट ही नहीं है ना. उन्होंने तो नजरियाती लिखा हुआ
सर दिया नहीं, हमें दिया नहीं.
नहीं व्हाट वी फाइल्ड द डिक्लेरेशन
पार्टी को तो दे सकते थे. आपकी अपनी पार्टी को तो दे सकते थे. आपने
नहीं दिया.
आपने तलब नहीं की. आप इंडिपेंडेंट थे.
सर नहीं दिया नहीं हमें. हमने मांगा था, दिया नहीं.
चलिए
वो सारा रिकॉर्ड से.
चले आगे बढ़े. मुझे समझ नहीं आ रही है.
तो माय लॉर्ड
आप अपनी पार्टी के चेयरमैन थे. आपने कोई सर्टिफिकेट दी? एक मिनट.
जी.
एफिलिएशन सर्टिफिकेट दी
जी.
एफिलिएशन सर्टिफिकेट सबमिट किया आपने?
सर हमने
अपनी
PTI
पार्टी
का किया.
नहीं, अपनी पार्टी का.
हमने PTI का किया.
तो फिर
And
आप
in
अपनी
declaration you have said Nazariyati.
जी,
So it's a
हमने
conflict
कोई-
of
सर,
two tickets. One is PTI, one is Nazariyati. And even if you were interested to contest the election, you could have mentioned your own certificate in the declaration
Sir,
rather than Nazariyati.
Sir, the point is section 67 sub.
No, forget about 67.
Sir, that is the mandate of the
First,
law.
your own declaration shows you Nazariyati. If you want to contest election on your own party, then you could have attached the certificate of your own party. Why you have mentioned
Sir,
Nazariyati?
हमें जमा नहीं
This
करवाने
is your
दिया
own mistake. The declaration was shown in by you.
गया. Sir,
ये बताइए
जी.
as I understand इस कोर्ट की जजमेंट आने से पहले ये he was nominated by Pakistan Tehreek Insaf.
Yes.
Is that correct?
Yes.
It was after that.
Yes.
And as interpreted by the Election Commission.
जी.
Now that is, I mean, I don't know what to call that. I mean, that was where that grave violation has taken place. So why don't you say it very clearly?
Sir, it is as
that
if
you
the-
were compelled to go this route.
Sir, we were
forced.
We were forced to
And
take
the
these
Election
contradictory
Commission,
Whether anything was
Election
brought
Commission
by you on record.
and Election Commission as a constitutional body failed in its duty to conduct the election fairly and justly.
Sir, we were forced to take these
You were
contradictory.
forced to take, but anything was bring on record by you.
Sir, वो letter
कि
already-
Why they are forcing you? Why why you are not contesting the election from your own party? Was there any case?
नहीं पहले
आप
तो
ज़बानी कह रहे हैं कि we were forced
पहले
to do.
नहीं, देखिए,
You could have brought something
पहले तो
on record.
we were contesting jointly with PTI. We submitted a certificate. Symbol नहीं मिला. उस वक्त डिसाइड किया इन दो सर्कमस्टेंसेस के
साहब आप फैक्ट्स पे ही अटके हुए हैं
चल
आप बिल्कुल आप राइट ऑफ रिप्लाई तो कुछ कर ही नहीं रहे
मैं सर मैंने सेक्शन 67 और वो ऑर्डर पढ़ दिया है इट्स अप टू योर लॉर्डशिप
15 मिनट कहते 45 मिनट हो गए
माय लॉर्ड आई विल एंड क्योंकि ये बड़ी इंटरेस्ट अच्छी बात की इरफान साहब ने मुफ्त वाली तो सर इस पे मिर्जा गालिब
मैंने मुफ्त का लफ्ज
मिर्जा गालिब को छोड़िए अब आप तशरीफ
सर सिद्दीकी साहब मैंने मुफ्त का लफ्ज
मिर्जा गालिब का शेर तो सुन
नहीं, वो बोनस का लफ्ज इस्तेमाल किया
इस्तेमाल किया है
बोनस
बोनस का लफ्ज इस्तेमाल किया है मुफ्त का लफ्ज इस्तेमाल नहीं किया है बोनस में मुफ्त में फर्क है फैसल
मुफ्त हाथ आए तो बुरा क्या है वेरी ग्रेटफुल सर फॉर अ वेरी पेशेंट हियरिंग थैंक यू सर
Precious minutes, ladyship. May it please the court. Note, I've just placed before the court a very brief note. It has 7 points in it. And these are the 7 points that I just seek to go through very quickly and hopefully within 10 minutes. But I would point out that I had earlier filed a written submission note. I would urge that that note may kindly be examined. That provides the detailed reasons with judgments, case law, and I'd filed a paper book of judgments as well. So kindly in my earlier note, I would in particular draw attention to paragraphs 6, 7, 9, and 11 of that note. It's not a very long note, but if nothing else, paragraphs 6, 7, 9, and 11 of that note may kindly be examined. Also, as far as the factual issues are concerned, the PTI Nazariati issue and so on, I've tried to explain those in CMA 5913 of 2024, the circumstances in which that happened. And if I may, I'll very briefly allude to what is stated in this CMA 5913 of 2024, which is on behalf of the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and Barrister Gohar Khan. It's just to place some facts before the board.
Can you repeat the number, please?
5913 of 2024. This is on behalf of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf and Barrister Gohar Khan. So note, if I could just very quickly go through my 7 points.
Yes, 5913.
Hopefully within 10 minutes. And I take the position with a great deal of respect and recognition of what Justice Athar Manilla has said, that there is a larger context. But putting that larger context to a side and starting with the presumption that PTI-backed candidates were declared independents in terms of the proviso to Rule 94, that proviso remains on the statute book and therefore we were treated as independents once elected.
Is there any order regarding all the candidates that all of you are independent?
But in my case, the second...
By the Election Commission?
One of the 2nd February orders...
It's only in respect of your
But they made a general declaration that anybody who has come in a situation similar to mine, I had filed nomination papers declaring myself to be a PTI candidate, and the Election Commission said that since the party has been denied...
I think there is no order in respect of all the candidates, that all of them are independent.
No, but that order lays down the law, the understanding of the law, and what happened in reality. I'll just come to that when I come to the factual aspects given in CMA 5913. So the order passed in my case, and even prior to that, on the day 13th of January, we were told that there are 2 sets of symbols payrolls available, those for independents and those for political parties. We could only choose from the set put aside for independents. So it was very clear with the ROs on the 13th of January, and the 2nd February ECP order only confirms that situation, that we were to be treated as independents because of the explanation to Rule 94. Read with the judgment which said that PTI is not entitled to a symbol. So that created us as independents, regardless of what our affiliation in the nomination
Raja Sahab,
papers was.
just clarification of a factual aspect.
Lord.
The record that has been placed before us by the ECP was contradicted by Mr. Gaur Ali Khan when he appeared one day.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you confirm
Yes, my lord. Kindly see, since my lord has raised that,
the
I was going-
ECP has not
not placed the entire record.
the correct record before
Now
us?
responsibility is upon you to submit the record. Where is that record?
Let me show, my lord. Let me show.
Which you say that the election
No,
commission
my lord,
has.
kindly see, I am submitting that we be treated as independents who have joined SIC.
पहले तो इस
But,
बात पे-
जी,
पहले
मैं
तो-
उसका जवाब दे दूं, how they have suppressed the record. Kindly
वो
see,
बता देना।
जी, kindly see, in CMA 5840, part 2, from pages 168 onwards, they have chosen to file my nomination papers. They've somehow, from all the candidates available, they thought they would attack me because I'm appearing as counsel. So they filed my nomination papers from page 168 onwards. And I take your lordships, the court,
I'm a bit confused. Who are you representing right now?
Kawal Shawzab as well as PTI.
When you talk about the petitioner, the candidate, please be specific. Then you say I'm arguing on behalf of PTI.
Hold on. But Kawal Shawzab is the chairman, president of the women's wing
Her
of the
case is
PTI.
different. Her
जी,
case is different.
आपकी एप्लीकेशन है ना अभी जो आपने दी
जी, मैंने PTI की application भी दे दी है. There is no conflict between
Which
what
page you want to refer?
Now kindly see, they've placed my nomination papers, me as in Salman Akram Raja, at page 168 onwards. Now this shows my affiliation, declaration, page 166 onwards.
Salman Raja, just a question. Now I'm in the context of this application that you've given. Just want to know that PTI had fielded how many candidates to which you had issued certificates for the National Assembly?
Hold on. I'll get the exact number, but my...
कोई figure तो बताएं.
But it's over 170. We were contesting every single...
Everybody was given certificates?
Yes, and that is what I want to now demonstrate. Kindly see. Pages 166 onwards till 185. 263, Gaur Khan Sahab tells me, 263 tickets were
Across
issued.
Pakistan.
All across Pakistan. Now kindly see at
What's the, I mean, where do we see this
For
thing?
National Assembly.
Where do we see this thing? Did you put it up somewhere?
Yes, we put out our lists of
Where is
candidates.
that?
On our website. On our websites.
We have is there anything on the record here?
And our website can only be gone through if somebody
Mr.
has
Salman
it.
Akram Raja,
जी मैं
Yes, we have the right.
जी
आपकी अपना भी डिक्लेरेशन नजरियाती का है.
मैं आपको ही दिखाना चाह रहा हूँ. Kindly see, bear with me for a moment.
स्टैट्यूटरी डिक्लेरेशन में कॉन्फ्लिक्ट
जी जी मैं अभी दिखा रहा
पेपर्स के
हूँ.
मुताबिक
मैं आपको दिखा रहा हूँ, इसीलिए मैं आया हूँ.
नजरियाती लिखा हुआ है.
जी kindly see, we start at page 166. 166 से जरा शुरू कीजिए. I filed my nomination paper, and then at page 168 I declare my affiliation to the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf. And then kindly see, I also with this filed my PTI ticket, which I have now placed for your lordship's perusal, with CMA 5917, which they have suppressed.
I'm confused. We were at page 184. What is?
No, 166. We were at page 166, and then 168.
Then you went us to took us
Then
to
we go to 184.
Then you went to 180. What is at 183? There's a statutory declaration.
G kindly. So at 183 there is a declaration. At 184 there is the.
Why are we seeing these papers? You're not telling us that.
Yes, to show that they have suppressed the record. Supposedly, they claim they filed my entire nomination papers and the supporting documents, but they have not done so. I will just demonstrate that in a moment.
दिखा देना वो
जी.
क्या चीज़ है?
At page 185 भी देख लीजिए, which is the withdrawal of the Nazriyati ticket and the certificate. At page 185, within minutes, I withdrew. It was given and then I immediately withdrew it. And they accept the withdrawal. But what they suppress from the court is what is available in CMA 5917.
The second need to pull that out. 5917.
5917.
ये आपने विड्रॉ किया उसके बाद आपको क्या तस्वुर किया जाए ये तो नहीं लिखा आपने इसमें.
मैं एक मिनट bear with me kindly see
They're independent or PTI
पेज
candidate. That is
23
not
पे आइए,
mentioned in
पेज
the withdrawal
23
letter.
पे आइए जरा 5917 के. Sorry, not 23 is Kamal shows up my own
Page
ticket.
5917.
मैं एक लम्हा गया, my apologies.
What should we see on 5917?
Page 144. Page 144.
Email gave me.
144 पे आ जाइए. This is the Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf ticket issued to me. Kindly see at page 144.
Mr. Salman Akram Raja, we are dealing with the case of Shozab Kamal, not yours.
No, but they have chosen to file my documents. So I'm just demonstrating suppression. I'm just demonstrating that they have suppressed documents. Now at page 144 is my ticket, which
5914 में कौन सा पेज है? 5914 में
5917 में CMA 5917, page 144.
मिलती नहीं है. 5917 निकालो. इधर तुम सब मिक्स कर दोगे मैं.
Point I'm making is that the documents that they filed are not the complete documents which were filed before the ROs.
5917.
Now,
But one thing.
डेट ऑफ सबमिशन इसमें 13 जनवरी की है.
PG 13 जनवरी है.
नहीं 13 जनवरी नहीं है, 12 जनवरी है.
नहीं सर, काइंडली सी नीचे जो
नो
दस्तखत हैं.
ऊपर नहीं आप ऊपर देखिए.
नहीं, आप
नहीं,
return-
आप वो किसी के दस्तखत नहीं है. ऊपर जो तारीख
मुझे इशू हुआ 12 जनवरी को.
12 जनवरी को आप स्टैच्यूटरी डिक्लेरेशन फाइल कर रहे हैं 13 जनवरी को और नजरियाती दिखा रहे हैं.
मैं अर्ज कर रहा हूँ ना सर, मुझे अर्ज करने दें. ये 12 जनवरी को मुझे इशू हुआ, 13 जनवरी को मैंने ये फाइल कर दिया. नीचे आप देखिए रिसीविंग है, दिस इज द रिटर्निंग ऑफिसर. अगर आप इनकी
रिसीविंग को छोड़िए ना, मगर डॉक्यूमेंट तो एग्जिस्टिंग कर रहा था जब आप स्टैच्यूटरी डिक्लेरेशन फाइल कर रहे
कि
हैं.
मुझे अर्ज करने दें. I'm just showing the suppression on their part. Legal implications are a separate matter. Why have they not filed this ticket? This ticket is in fact even discussed in the 2nd February 2024 order passed by the...
But you filed it now, make the point.
The point is simply this, that they have suppressed the record.
भाई चलें आगे बढ़िए ना प्लीज.
मुझे अर्ज करने दें, kindly not. This is a very important point because this entire chart that they filed becomes very suspicious when your lordships realize that this chart is based on suppression of documents.
कौन सा पेज है ये?
Page 144.
Whatever they filed.
Sir, मुझे अर्ज करने दें एक लम्हे के लिए. It's very important. They've filed a chart and they've said इतने लोगों ने सिर्फ टिकट
I
जमा
think
कराया.
it's very important in
Ji,
this
it's a very
particular
important
case
submission.
because the questions have been raised
About our
regarding the fairness of the elections
अब ये
and the
देखिए,
role of the election commission itself.
I'm grateful, my
If
lord.
it can suppress some material
From the Supreme
information
Court.
from us.
From the Supreme Court, kindly see. So my ticket was duly filed with my nomination
कौन
papers.
सा पेज बोल रहे हैं?
Page 144, sir.
144.
जी 144 of CMA 5917. मुझे इन्होंने कहा कि हम ये रिसीव ही नहीं करते आपसे टिकट because your party has not been declared entitled to a symbol. So they tried to return this to me. I being the lawyer, I insisted. I said, no, you have to take it and give me a receipt that I've given you this ticket. That is why the RO signed it. The signatures that the court will see at page 144, dated 13/1/2024, are identical to the signatures at page 185, where I withdraw the Nazriati ticket. So what happened was, this ticket was filed. Then they said, sorry, we will not treat you as PTI candidates because the Supreme Court judgment is there, so withdraw your tickets. They actually returned the tickets. I refused to take it back. I said, no, I'm not going to take my ticket back. You in fact give me a receipt that I filed my ticket. And that is why this receipt was given to me. And yet when they filed these documents with their CMA, they suppressed this ticket to say, I only
Salman
filed.
Raja, you used the word 3-4 times. Can we make the point now?
Point is that the record filed by them is not reliable. Now let me
Okay,
come.
fine. Then is there anything preventing? The matter is being contested in open court. The document is on record. If any party disagrees, disbelieves with a document, they can file their
No,
document.
I've shown from this instance that the documents they have filed are
They
not
are in your possession. I'm sure everybody
they're not
makes
complete.
photocopies. Parties could have brought those on
But
record.
they're in their possession also. All I'm showing is that documents in their possession
get on with the
have
case?
not been filed. Yes, my lord. Now let me come to my 7 points. I was going to do this at the very end, but I've done it.
मिस्टर राजा, किसी जमाने में गवर्नमेंट और कॉन्स्टिट्यूशनल बॉडीज बोनाफाइड लिटिगेंट समझे जाते
जी,
थे।
जी, जी।
अब तो ईसीपीबी मुकदमा जीतने आई है लाइक एन ऑर्डनरी
They are
लिटिगेंट।
acting as if there are adversaries. They should be independent, impartial
Instead of
arbiters of the election
information,
process.
they have come before us to behaving like an ordinary litigant.
Absolutely.
They
They're-
want to win the case.
Their interest
By any
should be,
means.
I bow, their interest should be to give effect to the will of the people. I don't see that happening. The suppression of documents in the case they have chosen to highlight. I have not chosen to file my documents. They filed my documents, forcing me
चलिए
to
सलमान साहब,
file my
हमने
ticket.
सुन ली बात,
जी,
बार
अब
आप
let
कोई
me just-
बात कर रहे हो।
Now let me read through my points, hopefully within 10 minutes. Number 1, Kawal Shazab's right to file the appeal and be heard. She heads the PTI Women's Wing. She was one of 2 whose name was included in the list for women's reserved seats filed by PTI. SIC has confirmed that she remains a leading contender in case seats are allowed to SIC. She is directly affected by the outcome of the proceedings before the SC. And I refer to pages 7 and 23 of CMA 5917, in which the list in which her name is included, the women's seats list that PTI filed is there. And at page 23 is the Sunni Ittihad Council certificate recognizing her as a leading contender for a women's seat if they are allowed. So she is not just anybody off the street.
Please, आगे बढ़िए.
She said, sir,
I mean, what's the point in making these statements off the street?
Lord, allow me to.
I mean, even if she's off the street, she's the highest respect. ये बातें ना करें ना.
उनकी
जरा आगे बढ़ें,
that
please.
she is not entitled to maintain.
Please, आगे बढ़िए.
चलिए. Now, a political party can gain a general seat in 2 ways. Either when one of its ticket holders is declared successful as a result of polling, this would be a directly won seat, or an independent joins it. So general seats can be acquired in 2 ways. Either way, the party is said to have secured or won a general seat. The sole purpose of the proviso in Article 51(6) is to clarify, 51(6)(d) I should say, is to clarify that independents joining a party will be treated as seats won by that party. Nowhere does Article 51(6) speak of directly won general seats. That's a very important distinction. Directly won seats are on polling day. Other seats won are when independents join. They're both general seats. Reserved seats are to be allowed on the basis of general seats. Number 3, the issue of the grant or otherwise of reserved seats to SIC turns on how the phrases each political party and such political party as used in Article 51(6)(d) and E are interpreted, along with the words secured and includes. There is no clear statement that only parties with at least one directly elected seat may be allowed a reserved seat. The interpretation made must advance the basic purpose of the Constitution, which is a representative National Assembly based on facilitation of political parties in the electoral process and the affairs of the House. Granting reserved seats to other parties in a proportion greater than the general seats won would make the National Assembly unrepresentative. Number 4, the judgment of the Peshawar High Court is based on its interpretation of the word includes, and I refer to paras 15 to 17 of that judgment. In particular, I draw the court's attention to paras 15 to 17 of the Peshawar High Court judgment. It has held that since in interpretation clauses the word includes does not imply exclusivity, it cannot imply exclusivity in Article 51(6). It excludes political parties that exclusively consist of independents who have joined them. So this is the reasoning that...
आप कहना ही चाहते हैं पीटीआई की होते हुए आप ये कहते हैं कि जो लोग सुन्नी इत्तेहाद में गए वो ठीक गए.
बिल्कुल ठीक है, क्योंकि हमें
आपको नहीं चाहिए.
नहीं सर, हमें इंडिपेंडेंट जब डिक्लेयर कर दिया उसके बाद वी हैव जॉइंड सुन्नी इत्तेहाद इन अकॉर्डेंस विद द लॉ, वी वर डिक्लेयर्ड इंडिपेंडेंट. उससे पहले जो भी हुआ वो इलेक्शन कमीशन की गलती है. फॉर दैट वी कांट बी फॉल्टेड. सो आई एम मेकिंग अ केस दैट वंस वी वर डिक्लेयर्ड इंडिपेंडेंट्स वी ड्यूली जॉइंड सुन्नी इत्तेहाद, एंड वंस वी जॉइंड सुन्नी इत्तेहाद.
आपका स्टेटमेंट जरा एक दफा फिर आप सोच लें. सपोज अगर हम इस नतीजे पे पहुंचे कि वो गलत गए थे SIC में जी, तो आपको नहीं चाहिए.
नहीं सर, देखिए, the constitution has to be interpreted.
ऐसा नहीं हो सकता. आप या चाहेंगे या नहीं चाहिए.
No sir, you will apply the constitution. My prayer is not going to constrain your interpretation of the constitution. अगर आप समझेंगे कि in these circumstances I should be allowed seats as PTI, I will not refuse obviously. But I'm simply stating that acting on how the Election Commission treated us, they declared us independents, we therefore had no option but to join the Sunni Ittihad Council. We could not have rejoined PTI because Barrister Gohar was...
Whether that declaration by the Election Commission was correct?
In my opinion, not. I challenged it, sir. I challenged it. But that is where it stands. So because we were declared independent, we joined the Sunni Ittihad Council, and on that basis, we are claiming the benefit of Article 51(6)(d) and E, where there is no language ousting parties that only have seats on account of independents joining them. There is no language. And the Peshawar High Court, in fact, says it is adopting purposive interpretation. They somehow find the purpose of the Constitution to be to facilitate parties with one directly elected seat. Nothing in the Constitution says that. So in fact, the entire argument regarding purposive versus literal interpretation works in my favor. Where is the language in Article 51(6)(d) that says at least one seat should be won? They're inferring that from the word includes in the Peshawar High Court. And let me read.
सलमान अकरम राजा साहब, आपका ये पॉइंट फैसल सिद्दीकी साहब का केस डिमोलिश नहीं कर रहा है?
मुझे नहीं पता सर. I am making my point. Your lordships are going to interpret the Constitution and apply it. Your lordships are not bound by readings. Your lordships are not bound by argument. I stand where I stand, and I say this with great conviction and clarity, that there is no need for any kind of inference or reading into Article 51(6)(d) or E. The language is clear. There is no requirement of one directly elected seat. The Peshawar High Court has read that requirement into Article 51(6)(d). Kindly read paragraphs 15 to 17. The interpretation made, I say, must advance the basic purpose of the Constitution, which is a representative parliament. And any other interpretation which reads this requirement of one directly elected seat results, as we can see today, in an entirely unrepresentative parliament. That cannot be the interpretation. I move on.
Raja Sahab, aapji isi point se, when you talk about representative parliament, it is that fundamental right of the voter.
Yes, my lord,
in
yes.
the context of that fundamental right of the voter, should this court not correct the grave violation of the entire electoral process by the Election Commission by excluding a political party from the election process?
All the facts are now before your lordships, and your lordships can make any order that advances and implements the Constitution. We are only here to assist. Your lordships are not bound by my prayer, they are not bound by my arguments. So anything that your lordships feel is the mandate of the Constitution should be granted. Now I move on, kindly see. The Peshawar High Court, I'm still reading paragraph 4, has called this purposive interpretation by saying that since the word includes in definition clauses does not imply exclusivity, therefore here also in Article 51(6)(d) it will not imply exclusivity. Now that's a completely different context. In interpretation clauses or definition clauses, there is often a contest between the word includes and means. We say means this is exhaustive, the definition is exhaustive. Includes means that the definition is not exhaustive. So somehow the Peshawar High Court has taken that distinction to imply that in Article 51(6)(d) and E, and a party that consists exclusively of independents who have joined it is not permitted. Now, there is nothing in the Constitution to say that. Kindly read paragraphs 15 to 17 of the Peshawar High Court judgment. In addition, it is submitted that the Peshawar High Court has erred in interpreting the word includes as if it only means added to. The word includes is a general umbrella term. If I say this class includes boys and girls, it does not mean that there has to be at least one boy for girls to be allowed into that class. This course includes both boys and girls. It's simply saying that when everything has been taken into account,
without a single person, boy or girl,
yes, anybody can be included.
बात तो सुने जी, किसी बच्चे और बच्ची के बगैर क्लास होगा?
No, वो ये कह रहे हैं कि आप ज्वाइन कर लेंगे.
इसी को ज्वाइन करेंगे.
So ज्वाइन किसको करेंगे? A political party exists outside parliament. We know political parties exist outside parliament. So I'm submitting there is no language. Your lordships will have to introduce something to the language in order to create this restriction. I read on. It is submitted that the Peshawar High Court has erred in interpreting the word includes as if it only means added to. The word includes is a general term used to describe the members of a category. It does not necessarily mean addition to something that exists. Dictionaries may be consulted. I've placed a number of dictionaries which, if I may be allowed, I'll just hand over. That the word includes never or very rarely means added to. Number 5, the ECP order merely assumes that reserved seats can only be granted to parties that have won at least one seat during polling. I find no real reasoning in the ECP order. The Peshawar High Court at least tries to provide some reasoning, but the ECP assumes that this is the situation. This departs from the reading of Article 51(6) by the ECP in 2019 when BAP was allowed reserved seats even though it had neither contested the election. I'm told it had contested, but it had not won. But it had certainly not filed lists of names for reserved seats. So to that extent, I make an amendment here.
पेशावर हाई कोर्ट में भी आपका पीटीआई ने तो कोई केस नहीं लड़ा ना पेशावर हाई कोर्ट में, वहाँ भी एसआईसी
GSIC लड़ रही है, we're very clear.
पैराग्राफ 22 जो है पेज 47 पे यही बात जो यहाँ हो रही है वो पेशावर हाई कोर्ट ने भी आपको जवाब दिया है.
I'm saying on that basis,
PTI backed independent candidates
yes,
who won these seats
who have joined the
are
SIC
not pleading claim before us today. तो वो पेशावर हाई कोर्ट के सामने भी यही बात.
ठीक हो गया. I'm not departing from what has been argued. That's a matter of record. But I'm submitting that once the independents or those declared independents have joined, they were entitled to seats even if there were no lists filed prior to the polling day, and even if that party had not won any seats. This was done in 2019 when BAP was allowed, and the election commission was then led by retired Justice Sardar Raza. There was deliberation. We cannot say that this reading of Article 51(6) in 2019 was entirely illusory, something that no rational, sane person could have done. It was a rational interpretation arrived at, and there is no reason today to depart from that interpretation, particularly when in the facts and circumstances that we now face, it will lead to an entirely unrepresentative National Assembly as well as the provincial assemblies of at least KP and Punjab. So the point in referring to the BAP case is simply to say this was a reasonable interpretation, and that reasonable interpretation can be adopted even today. It may not be binding, but it was reasonable. And if something is reasonable, then it is not excluded. So far, the Election Commission has acted as if this is a self-evident truth that at least one seat should have been won, that 86 plus 1 is equal to 87, but 86 plus 0 is equal to 0. This was not the interpretation made in 2019 and should not be the interpretation made today. I move on. Number 6. The Attorney General had to rely on Article 63A, Clause 2, to read the requirement of at least one seat directly won into Article 51(6). So I found the argument made by the learned Attorney General interesting. He felt that reading 51(6) with 63A Clause 2 gives us the basis for saying that there should be at least one seat. And his argument was that it talks about a parliamentary party. And the question was raised that when does a parliamentary party come into existence? And the answer was that within the 3-day period, if people, independents, have joined a political party, then thereafter, as soon as they take oath, they become members of the parliamentary party. Nothing more is needed, no procedure is given. So in the 3-day period, these independents joined the SIC. When they took oath, SIC became a parliamentary party. So nothing is inconsistent about, the way things have happened. And the Election Commission therefore accepted the SIC as a parliamentary party. And it accepted it during that 3-day period also as a political party that may be joined. So when declarations were filed under Rule 92, Clause 6, that was read at length a little while ago, they accepted those declarations and said, yes, this is a political party that you can join within that 3-day period. So that entire reading of the Constitution, of the rules of the Election Act cannot now be declared a mistake or an arbiter only to oust us. So this reliance or reference to Article 63A is entirely irrelevant. A parliamentary party came into existence when those who had joined within 3 days took oath and became members of the National Assembly. They became a parliamentary party. Number 7. The reading of Section 104 of the Election Act 2017 is dependent on the reading of Article 51(6). If parties consisting of independents who had not contested can be allowed reserved seats, then Section 104 must be read to allow opportunity to such parties to file lists and nomination papers after the polling day and announcement of the results of the directly won seats. So if your lordships and my lady were to come to the conclusion that the SIC members, as a result of independents joining them or those declared independent joining them, are entitled to reserved seats, then there is no restriction in Article 51(6) as to the time when the lists and the nomination papers are to be filed. Even Section 104 in its own language does not say when this is to happen. So we can file lists tomorrow, they can have a 4-day scrutiny period, and the whole process can move further. There is no impediment at all. Now, just for a moment, again, going back to the facts that I've stated in CMA 5913 on behalf of PTI, I will not read these, it's just 3 or 4 pages, but these may very kindly be looked at. This will explain what happened. The Nazariati ticket was filed because we were told your PTI tickets are not acceptable. So we had no option then. We were desperately trying to give the people of Pakistan an opportunity to vote for the party that they want to vote. And it was our fear that if each constituency, a National Assembly constituency in Punjab at least, has 1 NA candidate and 5 provincial assembly candidates underneath, 6 different symbols in 1 constituency. This is the election we had to fight ultimately. So in order to prevent that from happening, we went for the Nazariati in the hope that we would have a common election symbol. But that was quashed, both by the Election Commission, the order that Faisal Siddiqui Saab just read, and I actually on my own felt uncomfortable. So I gave it, and within 5 minutes I took it back. I said, no, come what may, I'm going to contest as PTI.
Since you keep bringing your person into the matter,
They filed my papers, sir. They filed my papers. I did not.
Can you just let for the question? If I ask you today, because there's a statutory declaration which says you belong to Nazariati.
I would not, my lord. I know what my lord is saying. मेरी एक बात सुन लीजिए.
बात तो सुन.
There's a reason why I'm interrupting with great respect.
No.
This is a matter before the courts. I would request my lord not to make any comment.
I'm not making a. Please, it's not a comment, it's a question.
My lord.
The statute declaration which shows you as Nazarati, there's a certificate which you referred to which shows you as PTI, and now you're saying you are Sunni Ittihad.
I'm not.
You may not respond to it.
Now, can you just tell me which political party you belong to?
I do not want to respond to this question. I remain PTI because
You are not before us.
Yes,
You're not before us.
You are. You keep referring to yourself.
They filed my papers. I don't know why they filed my papers.
You are partyless. I mean, it's not a state secret.
But me,
It's a factual plea.
But me, the person, Salman Akram Raja, is not relevant. I will, with great respect, not answer that question at the moment.
We are asking you which political party you belong to. You don't want to answer.
Lord, as far as Kamal Shazab is concerned, she is PTI and she will join SIC if SIC is allowed seats. I'm very grateful for that opportunity. I've done my duty. Lord, I've placed my points before the court. Now it's for the court to decide.
आपसे भी सच नहीं बोला जा रहा.
सच बिल्कुल बोला जा रहा है.
2018 में PMLN के साथ वही हो रहा था जो आज PTI के साथ हो रहा है. And nobody speaks the truth. This is something known to everyone. And that is how Constitution should be interpreted, to uphold the democratic principles and the structure, and particularly the rights of those voters who have been wronged.
CMA 5913 states all of that. I urge the court to read my CMA 5913 on behalf of PTI. We've explained what we were facing.
Or anything left?
I'm very grateful for that opportunity.
Everyone concluded? Yes. Chal. Reserve. ठीक. इसमें लिखिए. हाँ? हाँ?
इन्होंने
अच्छा ठीक है रिजर्व है बस रिजर्व ही लिखना बस एक ही लफ्ज चल ठीक ही लिखना चल कंक्लूड कर देते It will be a long order. Anyways, we haven't discussed, so we can't say anything. It will be reserved.
Very kind, very grateful to all your lordships and to your ladyship. Thank you, sir.